wake up. I'm just barely awake. It's sinking in. I'm gonna cry like a baby for a couple of days. I'm definitely not gonna be okay. I don't know how else to tell everybody. So we're gonna head to town, go to the vet, and just keep moving forward. There's a whole story. I'll just put you right here. I don't know how much I can talk about right now, but I'll try and tell you what happened before I start bawling. You know, the last month, I mean, it's been rough for me and Max, kind of. It's been absolutely amazing in a lot of ways, and I don't regret any of it, but it's been stressful, and the past few days stuck in the sand, running out of people food, or running out of dog food, and change of diet, stress, it's taken its toll, and it was the end of the road for my buddy. I'm not going to say it killed him.
Head south toward National Forest Development Road 574.
Of course I'm going to feel guilty because I put him in that situation, and I was feeding him whatever I could.
In 400 feet, turn right onto National Forest Development Road 574.
I really don't think I gave him anything that would have really killed him. I think it was just the changes in diet and such.
Turn right onto National Forest Development.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I've pretty much come to the conclusion I'm not going to use GPS while I'm driving, if I can help it, except for certain situations. It does way more harm than good. It does way more harm than good. So Max, change of diet, not feeling. Yesterday he'd been constipated for a few days. I'd noticed that. Yesterday, he was really struggling. We stopped at the dog park at Love's again, the second one, for the second time that day. And he was really struggling to poop. And it broke my heart. He did get some out, a little bit, but he wasn't okay. He hasn't been okay for a few days at least. So that was concerning. He still ate though. He still drank. He didn't drink much yesterday, but he did down a couple bowls of water in the afternoon, and then more with dinner. Found some dog food at the store, the kind he usually gets, and I didn't give him a lot. I just gave him, you know, a lot less than I would have normally given him. I mean, if I'd have had the proper stuff, if I'd have had my home, I would have given him chicken and rice and all that. So anyway, right after dinner, he starts dry heaving, and it got pretty violent, and I checked his stomach, and it was hard as a rock. So I knew exactly what that meant. I don't think it was a blockage necessarily, but maybe a twisted intestine. And it was what they call bloat, I guess. I don't know exactly, but I knew right then that it was an emergency. And I also knew right then I was in no shape to get him to the vet. If you guys saw my updates yesterday, you'll know that I was just exhausted after being up all night again, taking care of stuff. It was dark. My eyes don't do well seeing in the dark, especially not when I'm exhausted like that. And I had two Jack and Cokes before dinner because I hadn't had but like 2 drinks this whole last week. I just felt like relaxing. I really needed to relax. I was so looking forward to relaxing. And then Max got sick, and I'm like, fucking now I'm gonna stay up all night with the dog. Which I stayed awake as long as I could, but I passed out after dinner. I made a nice steak that I bought before the breakdown. I was gonna eat it camping up there. I was going to share it with Max. It was giant. I ended up not eating a whole lot of it. It was really tasty. By that time, Max was done whining. He was done dry heaving. He was just on his stomach, laying down, and I knew he was gonna die. I sat with him in the rain for a long time, talking to him, telling him I loved him, telling him I was sorry I couldn't take him to the vet, thanking him for our time together. Yeah, now it's starting to hit me. I'm gonna start bawling like a little fucking girl. I don't want to do that on camera. I'm just gonna have to be alone for a while. I'll let you guys watch the road while I drive, though. Just don't know how enthused I'm going to be about making videos for a bit. It's been fun. I think I'm finally getting in the groove. Oh well. It's like when Mom died. I had some time to prepare, but how do you prepare for this? You know it's gonna suck. You know it's gonna really hurt. And it does. And it will. Got just a few memories that Max posted on the internet, and those will be there forever. Just like other friends we lost. Even if I did rush him to the vet last night, I don't think there would have been time. It would have been emergency surgery, and emergency surgery doesn't happen just like that. I'm not going the right way. I am totally not going the right way. What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. Maybe I do need the GPS for this. Because my head's not okay. Just look for the sign that says exit, Josh. It'll take you right there. It's easier said than done when you can't see. Yeah, we want to go downhill. That goes uphill up along Steptoe Creek, which looks like a neat place to explore another time. Jesus, is this even going to take me to the campground? Fuck am I going? Well, it's pretty anyway. Don't remember. Don't remember that washboard from just driving up there. This would be a good time to stop and look at the map, I guess. That's what happens. Yep. Yep. Just like yesterday, thinking, well, there's only one road. I must be on the right road. Well, yesterday I wasn't, and I ended up going 100 miles out of my way. That didn't help anything. It was beautiful, but has been all about Max for the past month. I thought he was going to die right that day we left town and headed up Sonora Pass. He pulled through, and we had an amazing month together. It was all about him, and he was the best dog. He's always been the best dog, but he's had behavior issues that I haven't had to manage. We stayed all those weeks in the hotel, and he was a perfect gentleman. Maybe not perfect, he needed redirection sometimes, but he met everyone. He warmed everyone's hearts. I had countless people thanking me from the bottom of their heart for letting them pet my dog. And that really made my heart smile. We've been inseparable for 5 years. I mean, I've gone places without him, but just not long, not big trips, not overnight. So yeah, this is really, yeah. It's not something you just get over. this is gonna suck. I'm not gonna record this, so I'll talk to you guys later.